When everything falls apart, when the walls you built with your own hands start crumbling right in front of you, when the people you trusted leave, when the plans you made collapse, when your own reflection feels like a stranger, when your world feels broken, what will you do? Will you run? Or will you rise? You've felt it before. The nights where the ceiling feels like it's crushing you and your chest feels heavy just to breathe. The mornings where getting out of bed feels like a war. The dream you poured years into, gone in seconds. The weight of regret, the fear of failure, the silence after loss. You wonder if it's even worth it anymore. You wonder if maybe life just isn't for you. And in those moments, it feels like everything is against you. You know that feeling. When life takes everything you thought you had under control and shatters it in your hands. And in that silence, in that chaos, you whisper to yourself, I don't know if I can take this. Life is cruel. It will break you. It will strip you of what you love. It will test every ounce of your strength. Waves of fear, regret, shame, and anger crash into you. You try to hold on, but every hit feels harder. Your mind screams, why me? Why now? Why this? The storm doesn't ask if you're ready. The darkness doesn't care if you're tired. The chains of fear and regret will drag you down if you let them. And when everything falls apart, you face the hardest truth. No one is coming to save you. It's all on you. That's the test. That's the fire. That's life asking, will you stay broken or will you rebuild? Here's the secret. When everything falls apart, you are given a choice. You can stay broken or you can rebuild. Pain doesn't just destroy. Pain transforms. It shows you what matters. It reveals who you really are. The strongest souls are forged in fire. The most unbreakable warriors were once shattered. And the people you admire, they had moments just like this, but they didn't quit. They chose to rise. Discipline becomes your weapon. Resilience becomes your armor. And every scar, proof that you survived. Never forget this. When everything falls apart, it's not the end. It's the beginning. Every scar is proof that you survived. Every tear is proof that you still care. Every failure is proof that you are still trying. So stop running, stop hiding, stop breaking yourself down. You're not the type to fold. You're not the type to give excuses. You're not the type to die with your dreams still inside you. You don't wait for perfect timing. You don't wait for motivation. You build discipline. You do the work. You grind when no one's watching. You rise when no one believes. You win when no one expects you to. Stand up. Face the storm. Fight like your future depends on it. Because it does. Fight like your family depends on it. Because they do. Fight like the version of you that's watching, begging, screaming from the inside, depends on it. Because it does. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will take everything you have. But you have survived every bad day so far. And you're still here. Still breathing. Still fighting. Ask yourself, are you going to let this break you? Or are you going to let this make you? Because pain is temporary. But glory is forever. Think of every champion you admire, every fighter, every leader, every giant. Do you think their life was easy? Do you think they walked through without scars, without heartbreak, without nights of tears and doubt? Number. What separated them wasn't luck, it was choice. They chose to keep moving when everything fell apart. They chose to see failure as a lesson, not a life sentence. They chose to get up again and again and again until standing became natural, until fighting became instinct. You will start losing people in the process. You will fail. You will feel broken. Good. That means life is shaping you. That means you're being tested. Because nothing worth having comes without pain. And nothing unshakable is built without struggle. The world doesn't need another quitter. The world doesn't need another person who backed down when it got hard. The world needs people who rise when everything falls apart. So let me ask you, will you back down? Or will you fight? Will you give up? Or will you rise from the ashes? Because inside of you, there is a fire. And that fire only grows when the world tries to put it out. This is your moment. This is your test. This is your fight. When everything falls apart, you don't quit. You don't give in. You don't break. You're not finished. You're not broken. You're becoming. You rise, you fight, you rebuild. Because storms end. Because pain fades. Because the broken pieces can become something stronger, something greater. And one day, when the dust clears, when the storm passes, when you finally breathe again, you'll look back and realize the moment everything fell apart was the moment you truly began. So listen carefully. When everything falls apart, don't run, don't hide, don't quit. Stand tall, take the hit, and move forward anyway. Because life without struggle is not life. It's existence. And you were not born just to exist. You were born to rise. You were born to fight. You were born to conquer. So the next time the storm comes, and it will, smile. Because storms don't last forever, but warriors do. Chrome Empire, discipline, power, glory.